good. Right.
Last week on Roughing It Out.
Don't be shy, don't be shy. My favorite part of the challenge was making the food because at home I don't really get like a chance to make food and stuff.
Both teams did extremely well, but it was the Wildcats who walked away with the win.
Which makes the Wildcats the overall winners for this challenge.
Yes! We won that challenge and we were really excited because it was like our first challenge that we had won.
In the last challenge, you guys learned all about survival. And I know that you may think you know all there is to know, but you don't.
Yes, like did you ever consider how important teamwork is? It doesn't matter what situation you're in. There are several people around. Teamwork is the best way to overcome any challenge.
And considering that Roughing It Out is taking on challenges as a team, we thought we'd get things started by putting your teamwork to the test.
Your rough guide for today is Lapis. He has set up an amazing Lataria course. We will meet him very soon at the start of the course.
At each stage of the course, Caitlin and I will be on hand with a quick quiz. Each correct answer earns your team's bonus points, so I hope that you're all wearing your thinking caps.
Today's challenge is a time challenge. So Sea Warriors, you're going first. Let's go meet Lapis at the start of the course.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to a very windy Soetwater today. I hope you're ready for our survivor course. Okay. I've explained a little bit to you already how it works, but now we're going to go to the nitty-gritty. Are you ready? Yeah. You don't sound ready to me. Come on, let's get a bit of a spirit going here. Good stuff.
For stage 1, the rough kids will need to make it through the channel without touching the rope.
So first up for the Sea Warriors is Georgia. Let's see how she does.
I was the first person to go through it. I was the first person to be blindfolded. And I was a little worried because everyone was kind of shouting at the same time, just saying, go here, go there. And like, I think that we should have had a kind of step to the right and go there.
Nice, good job. Georgia made it over the line, no problems whatsoever. Communication is so important in this game.
Next up was Tiffany, who seemed to be having a difficult start.
Ik het gewoonlijk om eerst te gaan, want ik het gevoel dat ik wil voor mijzelf een kans geven, maar de lucht geeft voor mij nooit kansen niet.
Looks like Tiffany's touched the laser. She's gonna have to start again.
En ik heb 3 keer die laser gedaan, want hulle het my verkeerde instructies gegeven.
Seems like there's drama in the team. Tiffany didn't make it over, so Akil's gonna give this one a try.
So when we were going to be blindfolded, I thought we were going to do it eyes open, but when we were going to be blindfolded, it was like, yo, because I didn't know we were going to be blindfolded, and it was very tough, like especially when I was blindfolded, like because everyone was just shouting and like worrying I was going to touch the ropes and stuff, because he said it was like a minefield to touch them. Always we had to start from over and over, but after a few times we failed, then we succeeded and we made it, and then I think that we did very well in the minefield.
Next up for his team was Lebu, ready to brave the gauntlet.
Okay, now. To the right, to the right. Nice, okay.
I have not done a challenge like that before, and I was afraid to get it done because how is it possible to go like through those stuff with a blindfold on?
I think they're learning the ropes now. They're getting it together. Yeah, it's amazing how they're working together.
No, yes.
It seems like they're using a physical approach with actually using her legs this time.
Hulle het geskree dat my left foot must go wide and I must take a big step and small steps.
So after a rough and crazy start on stage 1, we're going to move to stage 2.
For stage 2, the rough kids will need to make it through the web without touching the ropes. Teams will also have to carry a bucket of water with them to earn bonus points.
Okay, Sea Warriors, so before we start stage 2, I'm going to ask you a question. This is a pop quiz for bonus points. I'm not going to give you the answer now, you'll have to wait till the end. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, first question. True or false? The Zoetwater Resort has one of the highest densities of oyster catchers and shorebirds that are endangered in South Africa. What do you think? True, okay. The national flower of South Africa is A, the plastic shopping bag, B, daisies, C, sunflower, or D, protea. What do you guys think? Okay, Tiffany? D, the protea. Alrighty. Ooh, they've already spilled some water.
I found that one quite easy because I'm quite agile and I could just go through. And like especially Akil, because he's small, he could just go through. And it was kind of hard to do that one as a team. It was more just like individual and then passing on the buckets. I found it quite easy, but I think other people like Lebu and yeah, he didn't find it so easy. He found it quite hard.
The second challenge for me was tough because everybody made it through and I made it through a bit and I was stuck.
Usually it's like, just like, yeah, you do that, like, this, nice.
So like, as soon as there will be this wire above your head. So you have to be careful. That ruler, then eventually I was stuck, because the wires are everywhere. The guys are like, no, go this way. I go underneath. I was like, guys, I can't go underneath. This is small. So I just like jump it over. Then I made it. Then the last part when you have to go through is a pole. Then I figure.
All the Sea Warriors have made it over successfully. Time for stage 3. For the monkey pole challenge, the teams must climb the pole and place the tire over the top. Then the teams need to lift the tire off the pole and place it around a rock on the ground.
Sorry for jerking you back.
Okay, they're already climbing on top of each other.
And now,
The tire one was not easy. It was so difficult. We have to take the tire, put it on top of a pole, take it off, put it on a rock, then put it back down, take it off, put it on a rock, and then like for each team. So then we had to, our idea was to let Lebo, all of us get on Lebo's shoulders because he has big shoulders because he's a big guy. So then we used him as the muscle, and then I was like the first person to go on. So I came on his shoulders, and then I pulled the tire, and it was very tough for me. And then I pulled it, I put it on top, but when I got to the top, I couldn't lift that thing. So my adrenaline was pumping. So then I was holding onto the pole, and then the tire, like I just told him let go of the tire, because when it went over, I told him let go of the tire, because I just grabbed it to the pole, so it went right around me.
Ons het bietjie gesukkel met die challenge want ek het nie geglo in my span nie. Ja, ek het op Lebo se hande gestaan en hulle het my voete vasgehou, maar ek wou nie die paal los nie want ek was te bang ek val.
The challenge start was ibinzima, because abantu had to like get on amagxa and bebetsima phezu kwam. So like we were like jumping hard.
I really enjoyed the one where we had to go on Lebo's shoulders and put the tire over the pole, because it was like a lot of teamwork and we could all work together really well. And it was also fun, like going on his shoulders and putting it over. And it was challenging, and I really like to have a challenge.
Ons almal in die span het dit gedoen want ons het die plan uitgewerk en ons plan het gewerk want almal het 'n kans gekry om dit te doen.
Well done, guys. Okay, let's move on to the next stage.
Okay, I hope this one isn't as hard as
For stage 4, the teams must cross the crocodile pit using only 3 wooden planks provided.
by moving the planks, you need to move it up.
I think we did the bridge very well because from the beginning we had a plan. We were going to put the 3 out and Lebu and Akil would go together because it's like light and heavy, and Tiffany and I would go together because we're similar weights, and then we would move it forward. And then halfway through, because we wanted to go even faster, we decided to put the planks diagonal because then it spans a longer distance. And I was quite happy because I came up with that idea. And so yeah, I think we did that one very fast. We just like went straight through it. And
It looks like the Sea Warriors are almost done. You guys are done! Almost. Come on, girls.
Wow, well done, guys.
They have successfully completed the course. It looked like it didn't take them as long as any of the other ones. Okay, Sea Warriors, so before we start the next challenge, the last final challenge, it's pop quiz time. Okay, you ready for 2 more questions?
Yes.
Okay, so the national bird of South Africa is A, the Indian crow, B, pigeon, C, swallow, or D, the blue crane. Okay? All right, we'll see what the answer is later. Okay, next question. The coast of South Africa is roughly how many kilometers long? A, 500 kilometers, B, 5,800 kilometers, C, 3,000 kilometers, or D, 1,580 kilometers. What are you guys thinking? D. Okay, final answer? D, 1,580 kilometers. We'll wait and find out.
For stage 5, the teams will need to move all 5 tires from the first pole onto the last. Only 1 tire can be moved at a time, and a higher number cannot be placed on a lower one.
You have to think here, guys. This is brain work. Planning and brain work.
so when we came to the tie challenge, I was a little confused because I was like, how are you supposed to do this? It's big and it's small. But I was really happy because Akil was good at that. He like had an idea. As soon as he looked at it, he knew what to do.
I took the lead because I'm very good at crossword puzzles. I'm good at puzzles, word searches. So I thought to myself, why don't I take this one, like the lead? So then I had this brilliant idea to move the tires around. I can't really explain it. I just felt where I had to put the tires and stuff. So that actually the plan actually worked out and it was very good.
So apparently the Sea Warriors have done this in record time, as opposed to any other team that has done this before. So well done to them. Let's see how well the Wildcats do on this one.
So Kotha is up first for the Wildcats.
In the beginning of the challenge, so I went first through the electric wires, and I was nervous because I was just tramping on the wires the whole time. And then when I went to the second time, I still tramped on the wires. So then Eunice went and he got it right the first time. Then Katie went and she got it right the first time.
I think our team did really well during that one because we each took it in turns to communicate where to put your foot, and if people weren't getting it, we would use our hands to push their foot down in the right place. But I think we did really well because we had gotten the right words, like tilt your foot to the left, then put it down.
And just like that, the Wildcats have gone through the first round and now we're off to the second challenge. Okay, before we carry on with stage 2, I'm gonna give you guys a pop-up quiz, and if you get the answers correct, you get bonus points. Are we ready?
Yes.
So the first one is a true or false question. The Soetwater Resort has one of the highest densities of oyster catchers and shorebirds that are endangered in South Africa. True or false? True. So you're going with true? Yes. All right. So the second question is, the national flower of South Africa is A, the plastic shopping bag, B, daisies, C, sunflower, or D, the protea?
D, the protea.
All right then.
So the Wildcats have started stage 2. They need to safely cross the laser beams.
Het laser beam inzima yona because funeka uthatha ibhakethi yamanzi abagcweleyo funeka ubadlulise kuyala ingcali bawunyathela intambo yaqalele from eqalekeni.
Nice, nice, Kotha.
Be careful, Ayanda, this web is really tricky.
The bucket challenge, we had to go through everything, but it was it was very hard because it's very tight spaces, there's tight spaces. So we had to go underneath the wires, through the wires. While Katie was super fast, Katie and Ayanda was fast. I was going around and they were going through.
The bucket is on the other side, however, Katie had to go back to help the other members get through to the other side.
UYunus bengakwazi ukuphuma kwezinye indawo, so usamnceda.
Ah, looks like Eunice is really struggling.
We came back to help Eunice and Kotha, and eventually we worked out different pathways for them to take to finish the course.
That's much better, guys. That's much better.
Round 2 rounded up. They've had a rough start, but they've made it because of communication and teamwork.
Well done.
The Wildcats are starting stage 3 and looks like Katie's going it alone.
Katie took her shoes off and socks and climbed up on her own on the pole and took the tire and threw it over. They said they've never seen that before, and I haven't too.
Katie took it upon herself to climb up and take a tire one man. That was never done before.
Yeah, but after that, we could go on my back.
Esingayazi bantu basoyenza lo, so sacinga uyenza ipyramid so that singayijula oko sicinga ii-plans but sesayenza ekugqibeleni.
Don't let go, hey? Whatever you do.
Oh, careful.
Now Ayanda standing on Eunice's shoulders. Looks like he's done. Great teamwork from the Wildcats.
This is good planning now. There we go.
There you go, Eunice. Nice, just be careful.
Eunice is doing really well, and yes, he's got it over.
After a lot of struggle and strife, it seems like Eunice has finally got the tire over the pole, and now we're just off to stage 4.
The Wildcats are starting stage 4. Remember, they can only use the 3 planks provided and are not allowed to touch the ground.
Chaos 4 yona be easy kakhulu because be easy yona because just yenza i-bridge nina sesacinga just kuyenza i-bridge like 1 2 bridge sonke sihambe at the same time yabona it's easy for thina no Eunice kaloku yena umkhulu nathi so be easy for thina.
We stepped on 2 and then we took the other one and threw it over us. And every time we would like follow that pattern over and over until we got to the end. So that one was not so hard, but it took a lot of time.
Nice.
Team yethu besimamelana so
Guys, nearly there.
because sonke besimamelana kakuhle because wonke umuntu becommunicate and bengekho omnye umuntu othetha nomnye kakuhle.
Careful. Jump together once. Well done, Wildcats.
Well done, guys. Well done.
And just like that, round 4 done and dusted. Smooth sailing from the Wildcats. Before the final stage, I have a pop quiz for you guys. 2 more questions for bonus points for your team. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. The national bird of South Africa is A, the Indian crow, B, pigeon, C, a swallow, or D, blue crane?
Blue crane.
All right. So we're going to the last question. The coast of South Africa is roughly how many kilometers long? A, 500 kilometers, B, 5,800 kilometers, C, 3,000 kilometers, or D, 15,080 kilometers? Should I give you the options again?
Yes, please.
A, 500 kilometers, B, 5,800 kilometers, C, 3,000 kilometers, or D, 15,080 kilometers. So the 5,800 kilometers, that's B.
Yeah. Yes.
So you're going with that?
Yes.
All right, cool.
The Wildcats are starting the tire challenge and will need to move all the tires to the last pole.
Once again, great teamwork here, guys.
The Wildcats are doing really well, and it looks like there's stiff competition between them and the Sea Warriors, as both teams flew through this stage.
It was, I think it all kind of worked out in our head as we were doing it. Each person took a tire and moved it around, and it just worked. I don't know how it did though. Like, we just got it.
Excellent.
Nice.
How's this for teamwork? Man, oh man. Fantastic teamwork here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was an excellent effort, guys.
Besisebenzisana kahle kakhulu bengekho umuntu obesisokolisa.
Well done to the Wildcats for finishing all 5 of their stages. Today was all about finding ways of getting through challenging situations as a team.
I must admit, I had no idea how hectic the Lataria course would be. But like the true rough kids you are, you guys pulled it together nicely.
But you know the nature of the game, we need to choose a winner. And Mr. Lappies is going to tell the teams how they did.
I want to start off by saying well done to both teams, guys. Congratulations. I was hugely impressed with your amazing team spirit and how you helped each other. And yeah, both teams started off quite weakly in the beginning. You struggled a bit, but I think as you went along, you got to know each other better. And in the end, you worked perfectly together. You all gelled. So keep that up. It's going to help you the rest of the competition. But unfortunately, guys, we only have one winner. You can't both win. Both teams can't win. In second place, they completed the course in 34 minutes, are the Wildcats. So the winners for today is the Sea Warriors. They did it in 52 minutes. Well done, Sea Warriors.
Yes. So we just won them by 2 minutes. I was very surprised, but I was very happy at the same time.
Today I learned that it's more important to do things properly and take it slowly than to rush and have to do it over and over.
Thank you, Lappies, and congratulations, Sea Warriors. You have now earned yourselves 13 rough points.
Well done, guys. Now let's check out the scoreboard.
So after a hard day's challenges, it was the Sea Warriors who walked away with the win, raking in 13 rough points. But the Wildcats still have a slim lead on 20 rough points.
I-rough kids bezixakekile kakhulu namhlanje, kodwa ngeveki izayo kusezoba mnandi ngoba ubunzima be-challenges useza kuthi chatha.
So join us next week as the rough kids continue with their Cape exploration.